seems that at least some prominent Democrats want America not just to have a one-party political system, but also a one-party media. They want to extinguish any independent or non-leftist media from even existing, from being able to function. Two House Democrats, Anna Eshoo and Jerry McNerney, have actually sent a letter to Comcast, AT&T, Spectrum, Dish, Verizon, Cox, asking about their role in, quote, spreading dangerous misinformation. And the committee members have also sent the letter. They also sent it to Roku, Amazon, Apple, Google, and Hulu. These are digital companies that also distribute cable programming. And here's what they're getting at. They say in the letter, very concretely, why are you, they're asking these cable companies, allowing media channels like One America News, OWN? Why are you allowing Newsmax? Why are you allowing Fox News Channel? So they want to evidently shut these channels down. And they say things like this. They say things like, have you taken any adverse actions against a channel for using your platform to disseminate disinformation related directly or indirectly to the November 3rd elections, the January 6th Capitol insurrection, or COVID misinformation? Now, first of all, let's ponder the implications of this. Under normal circumstances, I would say this is just, every party has kooks. Here we have two certified kooks. What's the chance that this is actually going to be taken seriously? And under normal circumstances, it wouldn't. But we're not in a normal circumstance in this country, I think we know. Who would have thought that Google and Apple and Amazon would conspire together against Parler and shut down an alternative site on the bogus charge that it was fomenting insurrection? More insurrection was in fact fomented on Facebook than on Parler. By the way, Parler is back. It's back online. You know, I went on yesterday and I posted some stuff on Parler, and I thought, well, since it's just come back up, people don't really know. I'm probably going to get like 12 likes. But no, I checked this morning and I've got like 2,000 likes. So Parler is actually flourishing. And I encourage you to, maybe a little extra work. You can't get it on your Apple app, so what? Go on your computer, parler.com, and start posting, start communicating. It's really important to make sure that these strikes at independent digital platforms fail. Now, think about it. The left has pretty much all the media. They've got the three networks. They've got pretty much all the cable channels. They've got NPR, National Public Radio. They've got public broadcasting. So they've got all this. And we've got, tiny One America News and tiny Newsmax and not so tiny Fox. But Fox is dwarfed when you add up all the channels on this. And so the left wants to shut these down too. And their pretext is misinformation. But here's the weird thing. They don't really mean misinformation because they're not talking about facts. In fact, when you look at January 6th, they're the ones who have been putting out misinformation. They're the ones who have been lying through their teeth. They're the ones who talk about armed insurrection. The truth of the matter is there was only one shot fired on January 6th, and it was fired by a Capitol Police officer at Ashley Babbitt. That was the only discharge of a weapon on that day at the Capitol. The tall tales about Brian Sicknick. He was hit on the head with a fire extinguisher, says the New York Times. And they knew it was a lie. Everyone on the left knew it was a lie. Why? Because there was extensive video footage of what happened in the Capitol. Where was the video of Brian Sicknick being hit on the head with the fire? They didn't exist. So they were making it up to create a false narrative. So if anything, shut the New York Times down. Shut down all the media channels that reported on the Brian Sicknick incident. But that's, of course, not what these Democrats mean. When they talk about facts about COVID. Now, again, we have to distinguish between facts and values. It is a fact that there is a virus, but it is debatable as to what policies for do masks really work and how effective are they. Should you wear one mask or two or 10? Should you have economic lockdowns? These are all debatable things, so it's not misinformation to debate them. Similarly, when you talk about climate change, it is a fact that if you release carbon into the atmosphere, you have a greenhouse effect, and that has a warming effect. But other factors can produce a cooling effect. And so whether the earth is getting hotter or colder on the balance is debatable. What policies we should adopt to deal with that is debatable. And so what the left is trying to do is bring together the facts and the values, create their own concocted narrative. And if you don't go along with the narrative, you're spreading misinformation. It is a fact that there was a temporary takeover of the Capitol for what, 10 minutes, 20 minutes? That's it. Was that a coup? That's debatable. Was it an insurrection? That's debatable. Was it terrorism? No. But in any case, debatable. So this is not misinformation. This is basically a bunch of sly, cunning, and deceitful people trying to take their own narratives, very often false narratives, and force them on the rest of the country as facts in the name of combating misinformation. What a joke.